Yesterday on the Ariel Helwani's MMA show, Colby Covington revealed that he has left American Top Team.
I'm affiliated with Colby Covington Incorporated as of now. You know, I'm my own team, you know. Dan, I love Dan. Dan Lambert is still a great friend to me. He's a mentor. He's a second father to me. What I feel accomplished as a fighter going there and being able to do something that he's never done before, I was able to take him to the White House. So I feel like I fulfilled my debts and we had a great run together, but you know, it's time to move on. You know, it's you know, we're evolving, we're growing, and you know, just like the saying goes, Ariel, the sun sets, the sun rises, the caterpillar turns into the butterfly.
John Jones reacted and posted this on his Twitter saying, "Poor Cov, banished from the people who got to know you best." Dana White in a recent interview with SportsCenter announced that they're looking to book Petr Yan vs Jose Aldo for the vacant UFC Bantamweight title.
And I'll break this right here, right now, and my people are probably going to kill me for this one. But, you know, Cejudo has retired. So we're talking right now about Petr Yan versus Jose Aldo for the vacant title. And, you know, we don't have a date or a place set for that, but that's the fight we're looking at right now.
Petr Yan is coming off a KO victory over Urijah Faber, and Jose Aldo is coming off a split decision loss to Marlon Moraes. Jorge Masvidal on the Ariel Helwani's MMA show gives his thoughts on Colby Covington's departure from ATT.
It's somewhat of a religious experience for me, being in here since a kid, you know. My good days, my bad days, my birthdays, all days I've spent in this gym sharpening my tools. I truly love this place. So I don't like to see that animosity, even if he had never said a word about me. What type of teammate or man, or he's not a man, but sport are we in that you can insult a woman, you know, insulted Joanna, insulted Amanda, insulted Dustin. These people are not in your weight class. I get it. You're trying to do the stick that you're some type of heel. What's that have to do with a woman? A 115-pound woman, 135 woman. Are you going to compete against him? Are you going to sell more pay-per-views because you're talking about Amanda and Joanna? Answer me that. Is that what's going to happen? People are going to be like, oh, he's talking smack about chicks, I'm going to go buy the pay-per-view. And it just sets such a bad example of our team and our sport. So him not being associated with us no more, they've already removed all the pictures of this coward here. He's off the website. It's like he didn't even exist from here. And same thing it'll be in the UFC. His next fight, he's going to get knocked out, and then you end up in Mikasuki's, in Indian gaming halls, fighting for his life. You know? I'm pretty sure he's just done, man. Life is just going to get him out of that. I don't see him winning anymore. Not at a high level. If they give him some new guy that just came in, maybe. But if they have him up there against top competition, he won't handle it. He's a fragile dude, man. And he's not a guy that's mentally strong. You know, I remember he used to cry on my couch all the time. When he broke his hand the first time, he lived in my couch for about 8-9 months. Didn't have a job, couldn't fight, had a broken hand, and he thought about quitting like 2-3 times. So mentally he's weak. I've been hearing the same thing about the jaw. I'd be surprised if he even comes back to fighting. That stuff that he was gonna fight Woodley, he wasn't training here. He wasn't training anywhere. He's just, and that's what kind of the media has to really, I don't know, man. The media has to kind of change. You can't just copy and paste everything everybody says. I'm not saying you, but you know who I'm talking about. Anything somebody says something, they put it out there. Just because he says it doesn't mean he's gonna do it or nothing like that, you know? We should be questioning these people as journalists. Like, yeah, is that so? You've been training this and that? Because he wasn't training anywhere. Woodley was actually getting ready to fight for Leon. Woodley actually signed the bout agreement. Colby yet again pulled out for a third time. So I don't, against Woodley. So I don't get it how he even has anybody believing in him. You know, I don't see him fighting any top fighters anytime soon.
Anderson Silva posted this on his Instagram saying, "Super for 176.37 pounds. I have immense admiration for the great athlete that Conor is, and I believe that a super fight would go down in the history of the sport. Neither of us need to prove anything to anyone. I believe that fans of the UFC and of this sport would like to watch this great martial arts spectacle. It would be fantastic to test my martial arts skills against him." Kamaru Usman, in a recent interview with Brett Okamoto, speaks on a potential fight with Conor McGregor.
Yeah, it is a competitive fight. Like, a lot of people are kind of going on the side. Oh, you've been at 170 and Conor's fought as low as 145. I wrestled at 145. Oh, what are people talking about? I wrestled at 145, and then I grew into a 170-pound fighter. Mm-hmm. Conor fought at 145, and then he grew into a welterweight fighter. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, some people might still say, oh, yeah, he's too small, but Masvidal was a middle lightweight fighter. You know, RDA was a lightweight fighter. You know, Nate Diaz was a lightweight fighter. Anthony Pettis was a lightweight fighter and fought as low as 145. Came up to welterweight and knocked out Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. You know, so I think it's ridiculous for people to just sit here and that's the thing too. A fight is a fight. A lot of the people who are saying, "Oh, this is not competitive," are a lot of just fans standing on the outside. You know, a fight is a fight. Anything can happen in the fight. You know, and Conor's got that beautiful left hand that he feels that he could, you know, deliver and know he said himself, nobody can take that left hand. You know, I'd like to test that. I'd like to see if he can throw that left hand, if he can make that happen. So, you know, I think it's crazy that people are saying it's not going to be competitive. The real people know how that would go down. The real people know. If you're asking me, am I going to win? Do I think I can win that fight? I can beat anybody on the planet that weighs 170. I can beat anybody on the planet. So, of course, I'm going to say that. Well, first of all, it's not that I can take this guy down. I can absolutely take him down if I want to. I can take anybody down if I want to. Tyron Woodley is a 2-time Division I All-American wrestler, probably the best credentialed wrestler in the UFC right now, minus Ben Askren on paper. You know, and we saw that win. So it's not based on that. Like, I can absolutely take anybody down that I choose to take down. I will even sign a contract with Conor McGregor. I'll tell him, you know what, we'll put it in the contract. First round or second round, I'm not gonna take you down. If you want to do that, we'll put it in the contract. I'm not gonna take you down. Like, the crazy thing is that people are still under the impression that all I can do is wrestle. Like, that's what's crazy to me. In my last fight, I could have taken this guy down. I chose not to. I chose to stand there and beat him. You know, with Woodley, when I wanted to stand, I stood with Woodley and almost got him out of there. You know, the fight before that, RDA, I stood with him a ton, and I almost got him out of there in that last round.
Yeah.
You know, Damian Maia, I stood with him all 5 rounds. Right? You know, like, for people to really still say that, oh, you're going to try to take him down. Hey, yeah, if I want to take him down, I've said it before. If I want you down, I'll take you down. That's not there's no ifs, ands, and buts about that. But if I want to stand and strike with you, absolutely. Am I going to try to knock Conor McGregor out? Absolutely. I'm going to try to knock his head off his effing shoulders.
Play with the Irish chicken.
Hey, I have to. Go ahead.
Play with the Irish chicken right now.
But I gotta learn how to chicken dance. Come on, man. Chill. Ooh, hand movement. Okay. Chicken dance. Ooh. Oh! Oh! No!
One easy fight in the lightweight division.
No!
One easy fight in the lightweight division.
And Matt Serra on the UFC Unfiltered podcast gives his prediction for Tyron Woodley versus Gilbert Burns.
I'm a fan of both guys.
Yeah.
But, you know, styles make fights. Now, listen, I'd love to be proved wrong. Maybe Gilbert's, he thinks he's going to fake a shot, do a high kick. You don't know. And you know, he's working with Henry Hooft.
Yeah.
You know that. So, listen, if he surprises me. But if he doesn't surprise me, I'm going to say Tyron Woodley by decision. Because I think unless he gets cleanly, like, knocked out Gilbert, which is a possibility because of how hard Woodley hits, his defensive jiu-jitsu skills could survive. If he gets taken down, or if he gets punched or hurt, he can go to his back and recover. So I think, and Woodley's went 5 rounds before with guys that are very mobile, like the Enigma, in the great Wonder Boy.
Yeah, twice in a row, and then with Damian.
Yeah, so I'm going to say, due to experience and power, and wrestling base, and good hips, and great raps. The rap skills has nothing to do with it. Sure, I went too far.
You did.
But I'm going to say Tyron Woodley by decision.
Carcaça, armadura da guerra. Peraí, ó, menino. Vai, tá frio pra caralho. Vai, porra! Vai logo! Caralho, frio pra caralho, esses caras são tudo maluco. Vamos pro inferno, tchau.